overtaxed and low growth. There's no room for tax increases, so spending priorities must be changed. Hard choices must be made. Defence needs more, and it must come from other budgets. So, first for the chop, in the firing line is overseas aid at nearly £14 billion a year. At least half of it should be redirected to defence. It's time to stop the absurd overseas aid spending, which includes £5 million on, wait for it, transforming feminist funding in Iraq, £25 million for green urban growth in Somalia, and £38 million for green growth in Nepal. If you've got some green scheme in a poorer part of the world, the British government will pay for it. In addition, if we left the ECHR and closed our borders effectively, we could go further rather than wasting cash out of the overseas aid budget on bogus asylum seekers. Next, in the firing line is the bogus civil service. Boris Johnson had a plan to cut it by 20%. Which would have saved about £5 billion annually. That, too, must go to defence. And at a time when taxpayers have been mercilessly squeezed, with thresholds being frozen now for several years, the welfare recipients they pay for have not been affected. This year's 1.7% increase in benefits, other than pensions, should be frozen, adding another £2.5 billion for defence. Then, the crazy schemes should go. Green subsidies and follies must be abandoned. Carbon capture and storage would save £20 billion a year in total if it were given up. We'd also save billions if the Chancellor had any gumption and ordered the Governor of the Bank of England to stop selling bonds for quantitative tightening purposes and just let them mature. This has been a tragic waste of money. If all this were done, there would be at least £20 billion extra for the Ministry of Defence, and perhaps we would begin to be taken seriously again.